I woke up this morning and I was really excited that we had clear skies as we were heading for the meeting point to converge and begin the ultimate quest to the summit of Mount Cameroon. When everybody got to the meeting point, we proceeded to doing some stretches because it is very important that we stretch our muscles and prepare our bodies before we ascend to the summit.
You are not here for competition. If your legs cannot carry you, because you will have to work as a team. If your leg cannot carry you, you have to indicate for all of us to take a rest for about 5 to 10 minutes before we continue. We have water at pot 1, which is 1,800. So I believe everybody should take just a bottle, not two. We will refill at pot 1, then we will refill again at pot 2 because in pot 2 we have tap there. So don't carry 2 or 3 bottles, and don't carry overload. Just take your necessary things, your chewables like biscuit and everything, because we have dinner up there. Then we'll have breakfast in the morning at the hotel before we go to the top. For those who will go, because I believe not everybody will go. By your own self, you tell me that I will not go. But I believe everybody will go by our strength. So we'll start now. We'll go gently. As I said, when you are tired, you indicate because it's not a race. If you see somebody is going, just allow the person to go. Don't follow anybody. Use your pace, use your energy, use your time, and use your breath. So that's all. Thank you very much.
So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We just took off for the Summit Quest first edition of 2026.
This is pretty much how we hike throughout the entire journey on a straight line and everybody taking one step at a time.
Here is my face about 45 minutes into the hike. I feel drained and yeah, we are lucky to have runners of the test Mount Cameroon Race of Hope hiking with us. Good job, good job. So it's quite challenging, but yeah, we got it. After about an hour of steady hiking, we finally get into the first time board, which marks the official beginning of the Mount Cameroon National Park. See you in 1 hour.
It is always an exciting moment when we get to this point because this is the official beginning of the Mount Cameroon National Park, and so it is always very exciting to get to this point, take pictures and just enjoy the moment. As you can see here, everybody is happy, and so far the team spirit is still very up, the energies are high, and the motivation is still very fresh. This was our first official break, and yes, we had the test runners accompanying us almost throughout this lap of the hike.
Good job, guys. Good job, good job, good job. So we have been hiking for about 2 hours now at this point, and I am all dry in sweat. As you can see, we've had so many test hikers interviewed us.
Every time we had these athletes walk past us, it reminded us of how intense the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope is and how intense the activity of hiking Mount Cameroon is. But yeah, all of them were strong and unrelenting.
Starboy. Nasha. I finally made it to the second stop. Everybody's there.
At this point, we had finally made it to Herd 1, which is the third official stop we had for this lap of the hike. So here we take a break, take snacks, and just refill up before we continue the journey to the summit, which is going to be even much more intense.
Let me go down, people cannot recognize my face.
Yes, one medicinal also.
It's different. But that's in general, not. In general, you cannot compare. You cannot compare them with this one. Eh? No, you cannot compare the plant here with the one in Bamenda. Yes, because if you want to listen, we have Prunus Africanus here. People don't have it.
It's in Oku.
Why they throw that?
It's in
No,
Oku.
Prunus Africanus.
Yes. It's in Oku.
You have Bukanga.
When I go there, I see what you The white.
Yes, but here we have the brown one.
But like you say, this place should have more trees than.
We have more trees than this because we have more than 1,000 species
The area
that we cannot even identify.
around the Oku, the place is wild.
Then if you go around the western area where you find elephants, they have not tampered with trees. What do we see? We have species of trees that we don't even know. Some don't even know their names. So the white people who come here just identify through their own name. That you call this tree by my name, they will start calling it because we have not identified the trees and their functions. Okay, for now we are at 1,800 meters above sea level, which means we have just covered 800 because we started at 1,000. So we have covered 800. So in elevation, from Buea to here is 5 kilometers, and then we have 8 kilometers to cover today. So we remain 3 kilometers to go to Hot 2. The total journey is 40 kilometers from Buea town to the summit. So we'll cover 8 today, and tomorrow we'll cover 6. So we'll get up at 2 a.m. We'll take our breakfast and we leave at 3 a.m. to go to the top so that the first people will get there by 7. By 7 a.m. we'll be at the top.
Very funny.
The last person will be there at 8. If you are not there at 8, anywhere the first group meets you, you are coming back. So that latest by 6 o'clock in the evening, the last person will be in Buea, so that those who are traveling to Yaoundé, they can. I will not condone what happened last year. That at 11 o'clock I was here in the night. At 11 in the night I was here with the last group. I will not condone that again. So anywhere the last group will meet you when you are climbing, the last group that will reach at the top, as they are coming back, you are doing U-turn. Whether they will meet you at the cliff, you are coming back. So it's not by force that everybody will reach at the top.
But we're doing everything possible.
But we will do everything possible that everybody should reach at the top. So if you are not if you have a good sleep, then fine. Because I want that by latest 8 o'clock, everybody will be in the bed.
Okay.
Go to your room and have a good night sleep. So we have campfire from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Storytelling. You have to tell your experience after dinner. Then we retire 8:39. Latest, everybody should be on the bed. Say, this is the first hut. And this hut, you see, it was renovated. It was renovated in 2014 by the Mount Cameroon National Park. Originally, it was built by Guinness around 1973, where this really started. So they had to build this. They built the hut 2, they built the hut 3, and then the summit, they had to put a plaque there for the identification of runners. But from time to time, it was deteriorated. So the Mount Cameroon National Park, as the park was created in 2009 by Prime Minister decree, the innovator and the GIZ, the German Corporation, and WWF decided to renovate it and then change. As you see, they have painted it green because it's their flag. Most of the houses in the forest are painted green because of animals. They will not see another color, and then they have started running. So they just make it to have the same environment with the forest.
So how far are we above sea level?
So we are 1,800 meters above sea level because Buea is 1,000 while Limbe is 0. So we started calculating at the sea level. So from sea level right up to where we are now is 1,800. But per kilometer we are 5,000 kilometers or 5 kilometers from the Buea.
While we were taking a break and receiving the briefings from the tour guides, we also had to log in the participants into the register of the Mount Cameroon National Park to ensure that everybody we went with was properly documented and registered and just did things the right way. So this is a very important step we always do every year.
Never for them.
So this guy don't come again. This guy.
Normal customer.
Last year they started stuff like, oh, the systems are not reliable, blah blah blah.
Because those who they can't
If they do like that, now, la 12 p.m. that day, they were
Okay.
Hope you're enjoying the high, guys.
Has it started?
Yeah?
Has it started?
You are starting now.
We are starting now. Why did you go? See that there, I think I'm not started, and I'm already tired.
You're not started enjoying. This is the time that you start enjoying.
When you leave the trees.
I think I'm feeling some cool.
And after everyone had locked in their names and had refreshed themselves with snacks and water and just cooled down, we took off for the next lap of the journey, which is going to be from the savannah to Herd 2. And so we're going to end this video here, but subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for part 2 of this video, which is going to cover that lap of the hike from the Herd 1 to the Herd 1B.